Welcome to the January 8th, 2026 meeting of the Elkhart City Board of Zoning Appeals. All video comments will be taken only on WebEx. You cannot comment on Facebook, but you can watch. If you're on video, mute your mic when not speaking. Speak up and identify yourself before you begin to speak. And one thing, has everybody who's planning on speaking signed in? If you haven't, if you could come up and sign in now, that would be very, very helpful. The purpose of this meeting is to review and consider all requests for relief from any standard in the zoning ordinance, including variances, use variances, special exceptions, conditional use requests, and administrative appeals. All of the cases heard tonight will have a positive, negative, or no decision made by the board. If no decision is made, the petition will be set for another hearing. If a decision is made that you disagree with, either as the petitioner or an interested party, you must file for an appeal of the board's decision no later than 30 days after the decision is made in an appropriate court. If you think you may potentially want to appeal a decision of this board, you must give this board a written appearance before the hearing. If you are here in person, the sign-up sheet which is provided will act as an appearance. You should sign the sheet if you want to speak, but also if you do not wish to speak, but you might want to appeal our decision. If you are appearing by WebEx or Facebook, please put your name and address in the comments section. A written petition that is set for hearing tonight satisfies that requirement for the petitioner. If you file your appeal later than 30 days after the decision of this board or give no written appearance tonight, you may not appeal the board's decision. Because the rules on appeal are statutory and significant on what you can do, the board highly suggests you seek legal advice. If you are a petitioner, in addition to filing an appeal, you may first file a motion for rehearing within 14 days of the board's decision. Okay, we do have a quorum tonight. Hooray. I think some of us are very excited that we have a quorum tonight. With respect to the public comment portion of the meeting, public comments will be taken only on the specific petition being heard before the board. Unlike city council meetings where there is a time for anyone to comment on any issue, we do not have that at the BZA, and comments will only be taken for or against the petition before the board. At this time, we'd like to take the roll call.
Mulvaney.
Here.
Lightman. Here. Newbill.
Here.
Avanja Rickoff.
Here. And approval of the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
We have to elect officers first.
Oh, so we do. I've got that reversed. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. So election of officers, and our role would be of the officers.
Chair, vice chair, and secretary.
Okay, so the chair, Janet Avanja Rickoff is the chair, Faylene Lichtman is the vice chair, and who's the secretary?
I don't remember. I forgot to look. I'm very sorry. I forgot to look. Ron Davis was. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
I know he was, but
We never refilled that. So we will have to have a new secretary for 2026.
okay, do we
Thank
postpone
you.
the whole election, or do we elect the two
No,
presidents?
we would do all three.
Okay, so we will hold the election of officers over to,
We have to do it tonight. We have to do something tonight.
okay, so we will,
We would open it up to take nominations for president first.
okay, does anyone want to nominate anyone for president?
I would like to nominate Janet for president.
And I second that.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. And would anyone like to nominate someone for vice president?
Let's do president first, and
Oh, we do each one?
we'll do each one individually, and so we'll open it up. If there's any other nominations for president,
Okay,
I'm hearing none.
okay,
So
all
we'll
right.
take a roll call for Mrs. Evangel Rickoff as chair for.
Have
20
any other nominations? It's a crowded field. All right, sorry.
No worries.
All right,
Do we need to move to approve?
You'll have to make a motion.
I would like to move to approve that Janet is our president.
and a roll call?
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Lightman. Yes. Newbill.
Yes.
The election of Mrs. Rickoff passes. All right. Now then, do I have a nomination for vice president?
I nominate Faylene Lickman for vice president.
Do we have any other nominations? All right, I close the nominations. Do we have a motion for election? Motion,
So moved.
yes. All right, roll call?
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Lightman. Yes. Newbill.
Yes.
Evangel Rickoff.
Yes. All right, congratulations to all those officers,
Madam President.
Madam Vice President, Madam Veep. Okay, next we're going to approve the agenda. Do I have a motion?
Hold on one second.
Okay,
I'm sorry, we're being very much the sticklers for this evening. We still have one more appointment that has yet to be appointed, member to be appointed. If you would like to nominate a secretary for just this meeting, you can do that. Or if that person, if they're elected, would like to have it for all of 2026, that's good too, but we still need the third officer for this evening.
Okay.
okay, and it can't, they have to be on the board. It can't be,
It can be Doug for just tonight, and then we'll have to,
He's volunteering for just.
I'll be secretary for tonight.
There you go.
all right, okay, that sounds great.
Move it.
I would like to nominate Mr. Newbill for for secretary.
Second.
So move.
All those in favor, say aye.
I.
Aye.
Okay, congratulations, sir. All right, now, Eric, may I approve the agenda? Thank you.
Eric, may I?
More, please? Okay, do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, so approved. We have 2 minutes to approve. First of all, do I have a motion to approve the minutes of November 13th, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, so moved. Now we need to approve the minutes for December 11th, 2020, yes, December 11th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so moved. All right, now we have the approval of the proofs of publication. Do I have a motion for the approval?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Say
Aye.
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 Right, very good. So moved. Without further ado, we will start with our agenda. And I believe at this time, I need to leave the room.
yes, you will allow Ms. Leichman to chair this portion of the meeting as you have a conflict this evening and need to recuse yourself.
May I use I use a electronic one, but if I could just borrow yours.
You can borrow
Thank
all
you.
of that. All right, and have fun.
Thank you. Okay.
The petition is 25 UV 12. The petitioner is JFS Real Estate Holdings LLC. The site location is 1010 North Main Street. The request is to vary from section 19.2 permitted uses in the M2 General Manufacturing District to allow for motor vehicle storage yard.
All right. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Can you state your name for us, please?
It's Michael A. Spite.
Okay. Tell us
I
what
go
you-
by Andy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Tell us what you'd like to do.
Basically, I had wanted to just store cars on it's a parking lot I rent out to a dealer.
Mhm.
That it's his overflow. I did this for 4 years, he stopped about 3 years ago. And for 4 years, it was fine. And he had about 120 cars. Now he's keeping about 20 to 30 there. And it's paved, it's fenced in, it's unobtrusive. You know, it's a little bit of a gray area on here, says storage yards. They said I could park semi-trailers there, but for some reason I can't park a few cars. I'm just trying to get a variance to be able to allow this.
Okay. All right. And did I ask if you signed in?
I already did, yes.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Okay. Questions from the board?
I didn't have any.
Now, staff has indicated that if we choose to approve the use variance, there are 4 conditions that would be imposed. Do you have any problem with any of those conditions? Have you seen the conditions?
I have not seen them.
Vehicles in running condition, no flat tires, broken windshields, or cars require major auto body repair.
Mhm.
Vehicles shall be parked on approved surface. No vehicle parts shall be stored outside. Outside storage is prohibited. The parking lot is to be kept neat, good repair, striped, and weed-free.
Yes, yeah, we've been doing that.
So you have no problem with those
No,
conditions?
sir.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions for him? No?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm. And then at this time, I'd like to open the meeting to the public. Anyone in favor that would like to speak in person or online? Anyone in opposition in person or online that would like to speak? Okay. The public meeting is now closed and we will do the staff report.
The petitioner is requesting a use variance to allow the property at 1010 North Main Street to be used as a motor vehicle storage yard. Section 19.2 permitted uses in the M2 General Manufacturing District does not permit motor vehicle storage yard. Motor vehicle storage yard is defined as any place where 2 or more vehicles, regardless of operating conditions, are kept outdoors for the purpose of storage. Truck, tractor, trailer, or bus storage parking lot or yard or garage is allowed as a permitted use in the M2 district. The M2 zoning district for this part of North Main Street is considered a legacy zoning district. This means the uses and development intensity no longer fit the surrounding neighborhood. This M2 district is typically associated with the manufacturing and distribution of goods produced in larger planned manufacturing districts. The petitioner is requesting a use variance to allow the property to be used as a motor vehicle storage yard for the storage of overflow cars from a local car dealership. The request comes to us based on a complaint and an investigation by zoning staff that observed a new use at the location after seeing cars parked in the parking lot without license plates. Zoning staff cited the property for a zoning violation for a motor vehicle storage yard on July 15, 2025. After staff explained to the petitioner that the use is not permitted in this district, the petitioner was given the option of filing for a use variance. The petitioner then submitted to the board for a use variance on October 3, 2025. Located across the street from one of Elkhart's premier visitor attractions, the Wellfield Botanic Gardens draws tens of thousands of visitors every year. The surrounding neighborhood's aesthetic is important in order to maintain the adjacent streetscape that leads to the area. The property is located along the Main Street arterial that also leads into downtown. Staff wants to ensure the visual integrity of the area. The desire is to keep the parking lot neat and organized along the Main Street frontage. The parking lot had previously been used by Advantage Truck Accessories for employee parking until 2013. From that date forward until recently, the lot had remained largely unused. The current level of activity based on the information provided by the petitioner was established 2 years ago. Permitted uses allowed in the M2 district are more intense than the request, which are allowed by right. The staff recommends approval of the use variance based on the following findings of fact. Number one, the approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare of the community because the proposed use is less intense than the permitted M2 uses. Number two, the use and value of the area adjacent to the property will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner because the use of the parking lot has existed for decades and the use as a motor vehicle storage lot is less intense than the other permitted uses. Number three, granting the variance would be consistent with the intent and purpose of this ordinance because a small measure of relief when uniquely warranted. Number four, special conditions and circumstances do exist which are peculiar to the land involved, which are not applicable to other lands or structures in the same district because without board action, the motor vehicle storage yard on this parcel would not be permitted. Number five, the strict application of the terms of this ordinance will constitute an unnecessary hardship if applied to the property for which the variance is sought because the current use as a motor vehicle storage yard is not a legal use without board action. Number six, the special conditions and circumstances do result from action or action by the applicant. And number seven, the property does not lie within a designated flood hazard area. Conditions: if the board chooses to approve the requested use variance, staff recommends that the following conditions be placed upon the approval. Number one, all vehicles must be in running condition, no flat tires, broken windshields, or cars that require major auto body repair work. Number two, all vehicles shall be parked on an approved surface. Number three, no vehicle parts shall be stored outside. Outside storage is prohibited. And number four, the parking lot is to be kept in good repair, striped, and weed-free. There were 4 letters sent, none returned.
Great. Any questions for staff?
Nope.
Thanks.
Okay. Call for a motion?
I move we approve use variance 25 UV 12 and adopt the petitioner's documents and presentation together with the staff's findings of fact as the board's findings of fact in the present petition and adopt all conditions listed in the staff report.
Second.
All right, roll call.
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Newbill,
Yes.
Lightman,
Yes. Okay,
Approved.
congratulations, approved. Mhm. All right, we'll just wait for Janet to come back in. Oh, here she is, perfect.
Was this?
Not yet. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome, and I borrowed this.
Sounds good. Okay, our next order of business is new business 26 UV01.
The petitioner is Esbar and Esbar Holdings LLC. The site location is 700 South Main Street. The request is to vary from section 15.2 permitted uses in the central business district to allow for a tattoo parlor. Tattoo parlors are not permitted in the central business district.
Okay, see, where am I? Question from the board.
He's coming.
The petitioner, thank you.
Good evening. My name is Nicholas Green, and this is my wife, Rebecca. We're here tonight to ask you for a use variance for a tattoo studio, a dream we want to call Heart City Social Club at 700 South Main. As a high-end tattoo studio, Heart City Social Club will offer a luxurious experience that connects art and community. Operating in accordance with strict industry standards, clients will be able to enjoy a friendly and clean environment. Heart City Social Club will be a place where traveling and local clientele can enjoy everything the city has to offer, from the stay at Hotel Elkhart to the small shops and the great restaurants. The ambience of Heart City Social Club will be defined by opulent finishings, from the original tin ceilings, curated art displays highlighting the styles of American and Japanese style tattooing, custom painted hand painted custom signage, sorry, and many other details that will make this a destination tattoo studio. Most importantly, the art coming out of this studio will be second to none, created by the best resident artists and renowned guests from around the globe. Sorry, I'm like really nervous. I don't ever do this. I'm sorry.
Don't be
Okay,
nervous.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Um,
fine. Don't worry.
I also wanted to say that Heart City Social Club, with it being located in the downtown of Elkhart, I want to show the community what the great tradition of tattooing can do. It can bring people together from all walks of life in one space, showing the love of art. It will also be used as a philanthropic space to help take care of our community. In the past, we've worked for Toys for Tots, the Elkhart Humane Society, and also the Australian Wildlife Warriors. We've also participated in an initiative to help people who have changed, who have tattoos of a hateful nature. Through this program, we have covered hateful tattoos that are generally racially or sexually charged. These tattoos were either forced on these people or they got them before they learned the importance of acceptance and respect of others. By covering these tattoos, we hope to give them a fresh start. We think that our dream will align with the vision of downtown Elkhart and hope to work hand in hand with the city of Elkhart and other businesses in joining in the revitalization efforts. Thank you for your consideration to add our dream to the CBD and the heart of downtown Elkhart.
Okay.
For the record, my name is Rebecca Green. I would just like to elaborate on a few more key details of our plans for this proposed tattoo studio. Heart City Social Club is the antithesis of what anybody might think of like a grungy, old school biker gang tattoo shop. Our regular business hours are planned to be 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays, and then 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on weekend nights. So this not only ensures that adjacent residents' sleeping hours are respected, but also that our clients are making very responsible and conscious decisions about getting tattooed. As a community-centered space, we are eager to participate in downtown festivities such as Art Walk, Jazz Fest, and other cultural festivals. Examples of how we might partake in these events include hosting art shows, designing themed flash or tattoo designs that are very relevant to the current or upcoming event, offering temporary tattoos for people of all ages that might not want a permanent marking on them, and hosting workshops. Client safety and satisfaction is our top priority, but this is not only decided by the adherence to the very technical health and safety standards. The atmosphere is equally as important for client satisfaction. We believe that diversity makes our city beautiful, culturally rich, and successful. At Heart City Social Club, we seek to create an inclusive environment for everyone, notably marginalized people and groups. Cultivating the welcoming atmosphere includes property maintenance. At 700 South Main Street, the Row building, built in 1900, has very unique architectural elements. We strive to keep the building and its facade for our lease suite in pristine condition. Regular cleaning and small paint touch-ups are necessary for clients to feel comfortable and very confident walking into the space. One last small but impactful intention we have is to create a guidebook to Elkhart, and this is for clients to refer to while in the waiting space. This will be mutually beneficial to our clients, local businesses, and parks, as our customers will learn all about the great places to visit our city. Nicholas and I already frequent many of the locally owned restaurants, shops, and parks around the area and can add our personal recommendations into this guidebook. Through these efforts to build trust and confidence in Heart City Social Club, its strong community presence will serve as a major hub for integrating art with social impact. Thank you to the board for hearing our appeal and considering this request.
Thank you. Any questions?
Comment, this is amazing. Whoever did this.
Thank you.
We worked hard on it.
Are you for hire? No, I'm kidding. I don't have any questions. I mean, you really covered it all in your presentation here, so thank you for being so thorough. That shows what kind of business owner you're going to be, so.
Absolutely. And I love that building, so I love that you feel the same way. I do have two questions. First of all, I'm not quite sure I understand the name, the social club. Is the tattoo business the entire social club, or is there something else?
Yeah, the tattoo business is the entire business. We wouldn't call it a social club because that goes back into like the 1940s of what they kind of called tattoo studios. It also like invites people to come in and like see what we have going on. So we want it to be like a place where people can come and feel welcomed.
Okay.
Also, we're not really a big fan of like the huge tattoo signs. Sometimes it can kind of lead to like this weird look that we're looking for a different clientele. So
Okay.
that's why we went with social club.
Okay. And my second question is, I notice on your drawings, your drawings for the building, that you've got 4 tattoo stations.
Yes.
I also notice that our conditions say that 1 tattoo artist works at a time.
Sorry. No, it's one, all 4 stations, but it's 1 artist and 1 client at each station.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what that meant. I apologize. That
Okay, that's,
my wording probably
I
could
was
have been
reading.
better.
that's what
I
I thought.
apologize.
Personal, you know, at a
And
time.
that made no sense. So, okay,
So no 2 people in a single chair at a time. Is that what you think, Eric?
that makes perfect sense. Those were my only 2 questions. Anything
Yeah,
else?
no, that was the only one I had, so.
Yeah, when I was reading through this the other day, I didn't see any alcohol on here.
No alcohol. No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to send you, after the tattoo's done, we'll have to send you one of the local
Okay.
restaurants to get a nice drink.
I was gonna say, my daughter has a lot of tattoos. It would take me a lot of alcohol.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Does anyone wish to speak in favor of the petition?
Quick side quest, I got a tattoo in Ireland in October and it's called Heart City Social Club.
Could
So
you
I-
speak in
A
the,
little bit.
Oh.
you can pull that down.
Thank you, I'm 5'1". I got the same spiel you did in October because in Ireland, the tattoo studio I went to was called Heart City Social Club. And I was like, it's just a tattoo studio, why is it a club? So I understand that. My name is Danielle. I operate a business out of Elkhart here in local cities, Goshen, Middlebury, but I also live here. So not only do I know Becca and Nicholas very well, but I get to see a lot of the things that you guys are doing to revitalize the downtown district. You'll catch me at Electric Brew way too often. I'm at the Jackson, and I love Essence. Shout out Essence if you can see this. So I really like the steps that you guys are moving forward and being more inclusive, kind of bringing like more of a youthful life to where it's not just a certain crowd that's invited to the downtown. Everybody's invited to the downtown. And I think this is a step in the right direction. If their speech didn't show you the kind of people they are as intentional with their friendships as their business, as Becca's yoga practice. So I can't imagine better business owners down here, except for Green Space. Also love you guys. But I think they'd be a wonderful addition to the community. So,
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that was kind of borne out by the letters that you had people send in too. They had such nice things to say about you. Does anyone wish to speak in opposition to the petition? Okay, then I'll close the public meeting and call for the staff report.
The petitioner owns a building on a .08 acre lot in the city's central business district with a vacant commercial space that the owner wishes to add a tattoo artist and two art studios at the property. Tattooing is not a permitted use in the central business district. The commercial space is approximately 500 square feet. It is anticipated there will be 4 stations for artists to work, as well as 2 seating areas in the front of the space for customers to wait. The hours of operation are Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7, and Friday, 10 to 8. The operator has provided certificates for both bloodborne pathogen training and CPR. Any renovations will require relevant permits to meet applicable building codes. Similarly, the tattoo operation would be governed by the State of Indiana Department of Health and be required to meet all state regulations, including those that govern bloodborne pathogens, as well as proper sharps disposal. Street parking is available on South Main, Tyler, and adjacent parking is also available on State Street. Business will be carried out entirely indoors, and it is unlikely there will have any negative effect on adjacent properties. Therefore, staff recommends approval of the use variance based on the following findings of fact. Number 1, the approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare of the community because the tattoo operation will be required to follow all state and local regulations as well as all necessary health code requirements. Number 2, the use and value of the area adjacent to the property will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner because the operation will be conducted entirely indoors. Number 3, granting the variance would be consistent with the intent and purpose of this ordinance because a small measure of relief when uniquely warranted. Number 4, special conditions and circumstances do exist which are peculiar to the land involved and which are not applicable to other lands or structures in the same district without board action. Tattoo parlors are not permitted by right in the central district. Number 5, the strict application of the terms of this ordinance will result in practical difficulties in the use of the property because it would restrict a limited use that is becoming more common in downtowns. Number 6, the special conditions and circumstances do not result from any action or inaction by the applicant as the petitioner has not yet established the use and is awaiting a decision by this body. Number 7, this property does not lie within a designated flood hazard area. Conditions: if the board chooses to approve the requested use variance, staff recommends that the following conditions be placed upon the approval. Number 1, the tattooing area shall be limited to 1 chair and 1 tattoo artist, including all 4 stations, just for clarifications, at a time in only the area shown on the provided floor plans. And number 2, the tattoo business and artists shall at all times adhere to any applicable state and local health codes. There were 16 letters mailed, 1 returned with no comments. In favor with no comments.
In favor. Okay, very good. Any questions for staff? All right. Then I call for a motion.
I move to approve 26 UV01 and adopt the petitioner's documents and presentation together with the staff's finding of fact as the board's finding of fact in the present petition and adopt the condition, and adopt all conditions listed in the staff report.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Lightman,
Yes.
Newbill,
Yes.
Vanjarikoff,
Yes. All right. Go and do your tattoo parlor.
And we're neighbors too, so I'll stop by.
Yeah, yeah.
So John, you gonna get your tattoo first?
Maybe waiting on that.
Yeah.
My son's both that.
There you go.
All right. Our next order of business is 26 BZA 02.
The petitioner is Glenn Henderson. The site location is 1105 through 1119
Wordsburg.
Yeah, thank you. Edwardsburg. The request is to vary from section 6.4 yard requirements in the R3 two-family dwelling district to allow a property line to be placed through the middle of a existing duplex to create a 0-foot setback side yard. This platted lot width for lots 19, 18, 19, and 20 is 56.95 feet.
Okay. At this time, I call forth the petitioner. And you've signed in?
Yeah.
All right, tell us what you'd like to do.
Well, we built them. They're 3 brand new buildings, townhouses, 1,250 square feet, all attached garage, trying to get some affordable housing into the community. We're under 200,000 for 1,250 square feet and a garage. Just trying to add more affordable housing. And we've been doing it. We've done it all across, Elkhart. We build a lot of houses inside the city limits. We've done 10 this year, so we're on 25, and we've got several permits in the process right now. So really aiming for anything, that's affordable under the 300,000 mark and trying to get more people in the city, living in the city.
So, any questions from the board?
No.
Okay, so the way that I understand it is that you've built duplexes.
They were always really considered townhouses because they're side by sides. They're not up and aboves or anything. They are separate. Even the garages are separated
Yes.
with landscaping, trees, everything. So it's really built more as a townhouse.
Right. And so what you'd like us to do now, you were trying to sell both of them to one person, but now you'd like to kind of split them apart and be able to sell them.
When I originally built them, I have 25 other buildings that I rent. So additionally, when I started it, I was going to rent them. Once I talked to the mayor a lot, a lot of different people, and I found that I could build that thing and offer it under $200,000 for 1,250 square feet, which is you can't find that value nowhere. Even a used home in Elkhart right now is above that typically. So
Absolutely. Well, I think this is a great idea.
yeah,
So
we have.
which plat, or is it, you want to split, is it 18?
There's 3 buildings and we're gonna split each one of them have.
Each one you want to split?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one is?
That wasn't clear from
Yeah.
looking at the maps and stuff.
And even when we did the landscaping, we did a lot of arborvitae tall stuff to divide stuff up to really make it feel like individual all the way through there. We did extensive landscaping through the whole area. So
And there's no shared easement or anything in these?
no, everything private drives all the way through it. All utilities are separated. We had it in mind that we possibly would down the road sell them maybe, but once I got the numbers back, it's something I could offer, like I said, for that under that 200 mark, which is a really good
Perfect.
value.
So these dwellings, I could buy one and rent out the other side?
You could. I do potentially, we are trying to get financing. He's going through the bank right now for 2 veterans that had bought one. They're a married couple of veterans and they were going to put their in-laws on one side. So that's a possibility of one of them right now. Again, we haven't marketed for about a month, and we had to market them that way because we haven't had an approval as far as getting them as individuals. But our plan was really to sell them as individuals, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Very good.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. I'll open up the public meeting. Anyone to speak in favor of the petition? Anyone to speak in opposition of the petition? I'll close the public meeting and ask for the staff report.
The petitioner is requesting a developmental variance to allow the lots on which the duplexes that are constructed to be subdivided to provide relief from the side yard setbacks for each of the structures. The specific request is to vary from section 6.4 yard requirements in the R3 two-family dwelling district to allow a property line to be placed through the middle of a existing duplex to create a 0-foot side yard setback. The plotted lots for lots 18, 19, and 20 is 56.5, is 0.995. feet. In 2025, the petitioner built 3 duplexes on Edwardsburg Avenue. The vacant land formerly where 2 homes stood, one was demolished in 2013 and the other one in 2015. The petitioner has tried unsuccessfully to sell the duplexes for several months and has only had interest in each of the units being sold individually. What is being proposed is to split the lots along the party wall to establish individual lots for each half of the duplex. The variance request provides relief from the side yard setback. Staff is supportive of the request as this is another housing product for Elkhart's Markets. The petitioner will need to provide an update plat as the final step in this process. This project is another type of infill housing the city needs in order to continue to address our housing shortage, as mentioned in previous staff reports and the Zimmerman-Volk housing analysis, highlighting the need for additional housing units at all price points. So with the recommendations, while I was reading, it's going to need to be amended. So what I read is not going to be what you guys see.
Okay.
Staff recommends approval of the developmental variance based on the following finding of facts. The approval should not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare of the community because the houses have been built in a workmanlike manner. Number 2, the use and value of the area adjoining to the property will not be affected in a substantial adverse manner because the houses already exist. Number 3, granting the variance would be consistent with the intent and purpose of this ordinance because a small measure of relief when uniquely warranted. Number 4, special conditions and circumstances do exist which are particular to the land involved, which are not applicable to other land or structures in the same district, because without board action, these duplexes would not be able to be divided otherwise. Number 5, the strict applications of the terms of this ordinance will not result in practical difficulty in the use because the houses could be used as duplexes as they had previously been built and are permitted in the district. Number 6, the special conditions and circumstances do not result from action or inaction by the applicant because the houses had been built and now they're coming, looking to subdivide. And number 7, this property does not lie within a designated flood zone area. Conditions. The petitioner will need to provide an updated plat for each of the lots in the form of a minor subdivision for lots 18, 19, and 20 of the Adams subdivision. Let's see. There was 47 letters sent out, 1 in favor and 2 not in favor, with 1 comment. And the comment says there is way too many rentals in our area. You now have made our neighborhood noisy and dangerous. We now are looking to move. It has gotten totally ridiculous over here. Tear out the blight around here first.
Okay. Any questions for staff?
Are there any reasons why most of that information he was reading out is not in our print?
That's because of the holidays and stuff, staff didn't review our staff report as thoroughly as we would have liked. And usually when we're doing these, we're pulling from other ones, and this one unfortunately was taken from a different one and was not updated.
We've all done the cut and paste and not.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so,
I was
We
following.
get it.
okay. All right,
I did,
And,
I did drive by and it's a very nice looking unit.
yeah,
That's what
I did too, and I think that this is going to be great. And this price point is just outstanding. It really is. Well, yeah, okay. If there are no more questions for staff, then I call for a motion.
I had a quick question.
Oh, pardon
Are
me.
you aware of the condition? We never asked. The condition that he read?
Oh, it's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Nothing sneaky.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I call for a motion.
If I can find that.
Okay, I move to approve 26-BZA-02 and adopt the petitioner's documents and presentations together with the staff's finding of fact as the Board of Finding of Facts in the presentation, present petition and adopt all conditions listed.
Second? Do we have a
Se-
second?
I second. Oh,
Okay, roll call.
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Lightman,
yes.
Newbill,
Yes.
Avanja Rickoff.
Yes. All right. Go
No,
forth and prosper.
Thank you.
Is there anyone here for the last one?
You're close.
Don't see anybody.
Oh, you're
Oh.
double,
He's still here.
double duty?
Behind us.
Okay, okay then.
Okay, all right.
Wearing two
26
hats
UV.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
The petitioner is Surrender Singh. The site location is vacant lot, the 2400 block of South Main. The request is to vary from section 11.2 permitted uses in the B1 Neighborhood Business District to allow for the construction of a two-family dwelling. Two-family dwellings are not permitted uses in the B1 district.
Okay. I'll call the, excuse me, I call the petitioner forward at this time. And if you can tell us what they'd like to do.
The same buildings on Edwardsburg Avenue. He was interested in buying one. He had vacant lots. He then approached us as far as we could possibly build the same exact buildings over there for him. So,
Okay.
and he's going to do one right now, but he does have more vacant lots that he hopes to, this one goes well, to continue to do the same thing.
so same concept then.
Same concept,
Same price point?
same price point.
Okay.
In that neighborhood, this would be the only duplex in that block?
There, I think up and down Main, even on that side of the road, there's several, you can tell that are multi, I don't know if they are
I
registered.
think they're duplexes, but they're multifamily
They're
dwellings.
multi-family.
Yeah, yeah. And if you look at those houses, they're built to really not resemble a duplex. They really have their, a good look to them to where they really fit in well in neighborhoods rather than, two stretched out real long with garages at both ends, so.
And that'll fit on that lot?
Yeah. Yeah, them buildings are only 30-foot wide.
Okay.
do you anticipate needing to split a lot there also?
I don't believe so. I believe he wants to keep them as far as rentals.
Okay,
But like I said, my price point is still, well, as I'm selling them to him, are still in the same ballpark.
okay.
All right.
Great.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. All right, now I call the staff forward.
The petitioner is.
Oh, wait.
Actually, we have a public.
Public meeting.
Yeah.
Sorry, these empty seats kind of threw me. Anyone would like to speak in favor of the petitioner? Anyone would like to speak in opposition of the petitioner? Close the public meeting. All right, now then, call the staff forward.
The petitioner is requesting a use variance to allow the property at the 2400 block of South Main to construct a two-family dwelling. Section 11.2 permitted uses in the B1 Neighborhood Business District does not permit two-family dwellings. The need for the use variance comes from the fact that the B1 zoning district does not permit two-family dwellings as permitted uses. This section of South Main on the west side is all zoned B1, B2, or B3. This commercially zoned area acts as a development buffer between the residentially zoned properties to the west and the industrially zoned along the east side of South Main, backing up to the railroad. This request does not impact the surrounding uses or character of the neighborhood to the west, as this use is less intense than the commercial uses permitted in the B1 district. Existing residential uses exist along this section of South Main. Staff is supportive of this infill project. Proposals like this are becoming more common in this area that have seen disinvestment over time and where the need for new and diverse housing options are needed. The proposal reflects a development pattern seen in other parts of the city that integrate a variety of levels of density within a neighborhood. This type of housing is consistent with missing middle, which the city is lacking because of the compact construction and is being developed where the necessary infrastructure exists. It is most cost-effective to construct. Therefore, costs do not have to be passed along to the tenants in the form of higher rent. This request adds to the inventory of alternative housing types needed in Elkhart. Staff recommends approval of the use variance based on the following finding of facts. Number one, the approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare of the community because the building will be built per all applicable building codes. Number two, the use and value of the area adjoining to the property will not be adversely affected in a substantial manner because this use is not uncommon along this portion of South Main and should not negatively impact the surrounding uses or value. Number three, granting the variance would be consistent with the intent and purpose of this ordinance because a small measure of relief when uniquely warranted. Number four, special conditions and circumstances do exist which are particular to the land involved and which are not applied to other land or structures in the same district because without board action, a two-family dwelling on this parcel would not be permitted. Number five, the strict application of the terms of this ordinance would result in practical difficulties in the use of the property because establishing a permitted use could be achieved on this site. However, accommodating all necessary stormwater requirements, buffering, and providing for off-street parking would be challenging and may require a developmental variance. Number six, the special conditions and circumstances do not result from action or inaction by the applicant because no construction has started and the zoning for the property has existed for some time. Number seven, this property does not lie within a designated flood hazard area. Conditions. If the board chooses to approve the requested use variance, staff recommends the following condition to be placed upon the approval. Number one, the project shall be built to the R3 two-family developmental standards. There was 30 letters sent out, one in favor, and that was it.
Okay. Any questions?
Yes, I have a question. I'm looking at the street view. Mr. Henderson, now how is it that you're gonna get these in there? They're 35 feet wide, right? 30? And it's only 52 feet going across between these two houses? How you get them in there? I'm missing something.
That's giving us about 10 foot on each side.
Oh, you're putting them sideways? Wait, what?
Well, the parking pad is in the back.
Yeah.
We got 52 feet. Yeah, it's giving us 10 feet on each side.
It's going to what?
The building is showing 32 feet. The building actually is 31 feet, so they must be counting the.
31 feet, okay.
But
Yeah, they must be counting the overhang when my
Okay.
guy drew it up.
That's what I was
So-
wondering. Okay,
Because a lot of times they do require the overhang dimensions for the setback. I know Goshen works that way, so he probably drew it that way.
okay.
So, and then the alley is access for all the parking from behind, so nothing would be coming out into Main Street.
So you're gonna be putting in the concrete parking lot? in the
Yeah.
back?
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Okay. So will the side that faces the street, will it look like the front?
It will look like, when you drive by Edwardsburg Avenue, it looks just the same way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Front
I
door.
mean,
Orientation.
yeah, I mean, I got a picture of it if you want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could show it to us, I'd like to see that.
Front door is actually facing the street. Okay.
If the front door is facing the street, I kind of forget when I went by there. Ah,
That makes more sense. Okay.
yeah. I didn't realize they were,
Oh, sorry.
I didn't realize they were two-story, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I was missing the two-story. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
That
just
in there.
looked
Like, how are you
at
gonna
that.
fit? Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have to have a business card go through her if I want one? Business card.
Business card.
Yeah, if I'd like to get a business card from you.
Oh, I don't have one right now.
Okay, I got your phone number on here. Okay.
Oh, okay, if we're done doing business. Very good. That picture was very helpful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That helped me
Thank
a
you.
lot. Okay,
Right. Okay.
for that price.
Any more questions for staff?
No?
All right, then is there a motion?
I'm going to make my last motions.
Oh,
Your last one?
I'm not sure I believe that.
Well, we'll see, maybe back, as a designated hitter later on, so. I move to approve use variance 26UV02 and adopt the petitioner's documents and presentation together with the staff's findings of fact as the board's findings of fact in the present petition and adopt all conditions listed in the staff report.
And I second.
Roll call?
Mulvaney,
Yes.
Lightman,
Yes.
Newbill,
Yes.
Von Rickhoff.
Yes. All right, great.
Congratulations,
This one.
Doug.
Yes, yes. And I would like it to be read into the minutes that we would like to thank Doug Mulvaney for his years of service. And he has been an exemplar member of the Board of Zoning Appeals.
I would also like to say thank you very much. You have always been a rock for us.
Yes.
We stole you from the commission, the Historic Commission years ago to come out of the Board of Zoning Appeals.
Now you're trading me
And
back.
he has graciously offered to participate as a member of the Historic Commission, which will only meet 4 times a year. So
Smart man.
we very much appreciate his
In
service.
in the immortal words of Porky Pig, that's all, folks.
Wait, we need to adjourn. Are there any staff items?
No, I think we've covered everything, because we're going to work on training, and I would say for the record that Mr. Mulvaney and Mr. Newbill were at the training that we had for the members a couple weeks ago, and we are going to work on a makeup time for Faylene and Janet.
All right, very good. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 All right, we are adjourned.